Let's get started. You will be presenting the screen, and in that you will be creating the task, normal task, and you may pass the schedule equal to 1 minute and apply the insert statement into one of table which you have already. So that way you are going to create a replace task name, schedule time, and warehouse or without warehouse problem as insert into the target table. The values you can pass directly hard coded. Let's try show the screen.
Okay. My screen is visible.
Yeah, yeah.
Uh, Sanjay, I will need the code side of it because we have gone through the PPT, but not the code side.
Okay, give me a minute, I'll check. I'm putting in the chat. You may go to. Yeah, I can paste one more item here. Yeah, you can proceed from your side. I'm just checking my system. Don't do with 60 minutes. Otherwise, it will take to run 60 minutes and you will not be able to see the result next minute. So create a replace task. Task name is customer insert. So you are aware this is the name of the task which you are going to give. Uh, Warehouse, you should pass whatever the warehouse you have, and yeah, that's okay. You can use any of them. Yeah, create the with exact name. As insert into the table, you are going to insert the data into one of the table which you have currently. If you don't have the table, you can just make it created here before the task or after the
Mhm.
task, not an issue. So just make sure you have a table which you are going to insert. Insert into table name, values, and then pass the hard-coded values in current timestamp, comma, ID 1, value 2, 3, like that.
So I have my employees data table.
If you have, you can just see the structure and insert into that table accordingly.
So there are 15 records lying.
You have to define all the columns value here.
Yes.
First name, last name, email, according to that sequence you have to pass.
Okay. Uh, One question here.
Hmm.
Do I have to define the schema? Because in SQL, if we are inserting the entire columns, then we don't define those field in insert into after the table.
Generally, there are two options. Either you have to define or not to define. So insert into the table values.
Yes.
See, if you are trying to insert into this employee data table, maybe not found because it's not in the same database. Is it same in the same database you are?
Yes.
Okay, then fine. Values is like you are passing all together. What is 100? 200 is a numeric number, right?
Yes.
Okay. So in the single quoted, all the data is correctly passed, right?
Mm, yeah.
Okay.
I think
One, two,
this
three, four,
is
five. Five columns you have. One, two, three, four, five, six. Five or six? Six, no?
6.
Okay. Hmm. Fine. Let's check the query. Separately, you don't try direct with the task. Best is to check the insert into is working for you or not.
Okay.
Then we will wrap it in the task. Working.
But
Now you can change something in the task statement. Select,
okay.
I mean, values you can change here because it's already there. So something you need to change here.
Okay.
So what will happen in this task is it will execute automatically.
Mhm.
Insert one record every 1 minute into your table. So it is hard coded. So it will insert every time this number of this type of data. It will repeat because it is just hard coded value and it is going to run the task. Task is nothing but insert a statement running on table and it will repeat to insert, right? So
Right.
this record will be a duplicate multiple times. So just try to execute the task and wait for a minute. Yeah. So just you can see 3:12 p.m. with some seconds. So wait for 3:13 with some seconds. What about your dues work, your pending
Okay. Actually,
things?
I was working on this
Mm-hmm.
today.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, so I, मतलब इस time it was working fine. So I
Oh.
haven't faced issue.
Okay.
Then I was caught up with one minor issue, but that was due to my
Mm-hmm.
understanding of work.
Mm.
So I was
So,
checking
are
that
you able
each
to
file
show me
is
one more file you're trying to load into AWS, and that AWS data will be reflecting in the target table without any direct insert? Can you show me
yes,
that pipes is working?
yes, yes.
Okay. After the task, you can go to that. Let's close that also chapter. So it will become a closed chapter. Pipes closed. Is it coming new? What is the new name?
The new one haven't shows up.
Okay. What is the new name should be?
Josh Harrison.
Okay. It's not showing Harishan, right?
Yes.
Wait for 1 minute more. Maybe that 13 was last minute or 12. It was 12, right? 13 or 12.
12.
Okay. Select a star from. Okay. You did the select a star. Okay, on the top. Okay. Is it coming?
Mm,
Can you just try to recall your understanding? Why it is not working?
Yeah, warehouse. Oh,
Hmm. Let me share my screen first so that you can recall yourself how it should work when you are creating the task.
okay.
First of all, check the describe or so that you can understand why this task is not working, or what should I do, or what should you do, like that.
Okay.
Is that it running mode or need something to refresh it? So task, describe task. Let's see where it is word.
Okay. The
Suspended.
status is suspended.
Okay. So you got this is suspended. So how to resume it?
We need to alter the status.
Yes. So task always starts with the suspended mode.
Suspended. Alter task.
Task name,
Yes.
resume. Alter task, task name, resume. Now show task or describe task. So it will confirm is it's there already. Don't okay. Show task is also fine. Yeah, do it. Show task. Show task will return you all the task name, but you
Okay.
have only one. Show task SKS. No, no, not that. Show task individual command. So what is the describe task difference between the describe task and show task?
Uh, when we do show task,
Hmm.
it will list all the tasks that we have.
Yeah, with all the other informations, right?
Yes.
Listing all the information, all the task under your current context. Context means your database and
Yes.
role and all that. So this will
Yes.
inform you all the list of the task with some other information, maybe the honor and suspended or whatever the property of the task is. But when you are doing the describe task means you are targeting the first or only one task which you want to see, right? So
Right.
perfectly for one task only. So that's also good to go because you know the task which you wanted to see, and so task means you wanted to see all the tasks and the property of that task. Fine. Wait for a minute. This time it should return some value, and never forget to stop the task. Once you are okay with the task is clear and you know, after that minute you should be suspending the task, but otherwise it will be running your insert statement and consuming the warehouse internally. So maybe you forget and later you are coming tomorrow. So every minute means 3600 minutes or 3600 records you will get tomorrow. So 3600, no? 36,000, like whatever it's 24 into 60. So that number of amount record you will see, and that one complete one day your warehouse will be in the running mode.
Mhm.
Yeah, let's start from
Yeah. It's two times. Yeah.
two times 2 minutes gone. Okay.
Yeah.
So same times you can suspend because we are not thinking to do something else. So once we will do something, we will resume it again. Suspended. Suspend, not suspended. Suspend. Oh, fine. So, what should I give the next work is serverless. I think I have. You can create one more task with different name and say serverless. Task name. You can give a task name with the suffix or prefix of serverless, uh, and apply on the same table or a different table.
Do we need to schedule it?
Yeah, yeah. Schedule it for at least. If you have only one table, then apply on the same table and start by using the resume. If you can create a separate table, suddenly just one liner of two columns only. Serverless, you should not be passing the warehouse name. That means the serverless. Server means you are passing the warehouse. That is your server.
Yes.
So how you can create the serverless without passing the server name? That is your warehouse.
Okay. Should I execute it?
Yeah, you have one column only, right?
Yeah.
Oh, go. Resume it. Wait some minute. Can you show run a show task next line and try to understand the property of both tasks?
Okay. So in case of serverless, the warehouse is not mentioned here because we haven't
Hmm.
passed the warehouse here.
Yes.
So last committed on is something where we have resumed the tasks is what we are
Yes. Yes.
recording here. Okay.
And who did it? Who has stopped this task? How you can see, suppose you are in the middle of some work and something, your task is suddenly stopped. and you are in the show task or something, you want to check who has stopped this task manually or some errors. So you can see the who has suspended this task. User suspend on the right hand side, or just
This one.
right. Go to the next column. User suspended.
User suspended.
Last suspended. User suspended. Right. So then uh, you are not clear who is the user, right?
Hmm.
So you know that this is the role. What is the role name?
Account admin.
Uh, so means maybe suppose it was not account admin, something called role analytics or role uh, underscore pipeline developer, kind of, or
Hmm.
developer something. So you have to check what is who is the owner or who is the user of this role, who has this developer role. So maybe it will come like two, three number of peoples or one people are there. Say for Sanjay something. So Sanjay
Hmm.
Kumar, you got okay. This role is belongs to Sanjay Kumar means Sanjay has suspended this role, this task. So it's a user suspended. User suspended means it's not showing who is actually the user. है ना? You are
Hmm.
no, you are doing here. That's why you are knowing that okay, I'm the user. But once you are not in the front of development or you are in some other role and you just watch who has done this. So by which and when and how, like that. So this is the debugging and investigation how you can check the users and who has done this mistake. So you're okay to go back. Okay, I have to check so task then user then who is the user role. So who is the person with this role? Maybe one or two or three people. So out of three people, if you get one of the role name, suppose Sanjay at the rate abc.company. So then you have to find is the person who has suspended with the role or who has uh, this role belongs to this task or not. Kind of. So one more layer you have to come and check whether this user is really suspended this task or someone else has just suspended this task. Okay.
Hmm.
Okay. Check the new record is there or not.
Yes.
Very nice. Okay. What next was what we discussed yesterday.
Then we discussed about the cron jobs and then dependent task dependencies.
Okay. Dependency we will do. Cron job you can do later. It's your duty to work on because it's a time thing. You have to pass at least 1 hour, 5 minutes, 10 minutes. Means that will take much time to see the result. So I will suggest you can create one of the tasks which in which you are going to use the cron job style and you will be passing at least one day or on Sunday or Saturday or whatever you can understand that way. Okay, I will try to run this task on this particular date or day. Let's see after that day or that time. Is that work is that task was executed according to the cron job? Because in that you will see the UTC time, Indian time, Singapore time, anytime you can specify in that cron job. So you can just dig it out on the cron job parameters, how to pass 5 minutes, how to pass 1 minute or 1 hour. Should not be pass 1 minute or 5 minutes because when you are passing the 5 minutes or 1 minute, so you have a normal schedule. Schedule equal to 1 minute, schedule equal to 5 minutes. That is a standard one which you can say very basic. But once you are going to use the cron job, it should be passing the date and weekday or weekend kind of things. At least one more up level of schedule.
Hmm.
So you can just try to find out how to pass the cron. Already we have discussed regarding the 5 star placeholder, but you should be using that 5 star placeholder and try to understand documentation and put according to that India time or UTC time or wherever the Snowflake is residing currently. So that way you can just try to create two tasks I will suggest because one task with the date or day or one task by passing weekend kind of thing. Let's see that works, both tasks are working or not. Okay.
Okay. Mhm.
So I thought, okay, child task. So how to
Yes.
create a child task? Can you imagine it?
So we have to pass the command that once this task has been completed,
Hmm.
then
So
only
you
start
can
that.
make any of the current task. You have a two task. You
Right.
can make this as a parent task for any child task, right?
Mhm.
First of all, suspend this because it's already running. Both tasks now in suspend. So just same command. I will say I will tell I think you know that the task how to create this. Create a statement same as, and just put the after keyword.
Mhm. Should I create new or
Fresh,
any?
fresh. Create replace task with don't okay. Put it like child something some name underscore child one something like that. Belongs to what parent? So give a parent name underscore child one like that. No, no.
Okay.
You're making this one of parent's child, right? So
Mhm.
give a prefix as a parent name and suffix as a child name. Car's child one like that. Yes,
Okay.
child one. Yeah. And then if you are going to use warehouse or not, so basically not because we will create a serverless and scheduling time. So here we can pass after, just after, after keyword, and then what is the parent name? Yes, as insert into. I will say make one table without insert data or fresh data. I you should create one table with cars child like that
Mhm.
with same number of column.
Okay.
Create just before the table. Yeah, create table name. Mm, mm.
Okay.
Create, yeah, created. That's fine. Not to insert anything inside of because it's child task, and we will insert into this table from parents yeah, parent table from parents. Okay, cars done. So I thought you should face the error. So resume this task, parent task. Now create the task, child task. What is this? From keyword. Select a statement now. From insert into table. Select a star from table. Select a star from no. Select, yeah. Select a star. Hmm. What is this?
I'm able to update graph with the root task company.department.employee inside server list since the root task is not suspended.
Yeah. So it's saying that you should stop the parent task first, then child. You can create the child task. So suspend is required. Suspended. Now you can create. Yeah. Now what we have to do it? We have to resume it, right?
Correct.
So I would suggest resume the child task.
Okay.
Done.
Yes.
Now, because its child task is only executed or resume, but parent task is not. No, parent task is
Hmm.
in the resume mode or suspended mode.
It's
Suspended.
suspended.
Okay. To confirm, you need to check show task. Let's see who is in what.
Suspended.
Yeah. Parent suspended or child suspended?
Parent is suspended.
Child is running.
Yes.
Okay. So your parent is suspended means resume or your insert into will not work because your parent is not ingesting or sending the data. Let's see the select a star from table child table. Hmm. So what should we do? We should resume the parent. Great. And we have to wait for it. Let's check the parent is having the fresh data newly. Then check the child. First, parent should have a fresh data with the record number. We don't have any uniqueness to check. So with the number you can check how many numbers are there currently. 7. So it will
Seven.
become 8 after sometimes after 1 minute. And in your child, how many data record you will see?
Um, I don't think it will be eight. It will be only the fresh one.
Okay, it's not a stream. Let's check. Let's wait and check because it's a select a star from table. It's not a filter. It's not like that. It will take. It should take. I'm not sure. You should be seeing the result.
Oh,
Child task,
yes.
table, right?
Mhm.
Total records. Because you did just select a star. So once it is inserted anything, any record, and child is executing select a star formally, right? Insert into select a star. It's not like only updated record will be inserting into because there is nothing like insert or a stream kind of things. Only the fresh data, or you are not having the incremental only thing. It's
Mhm.
just two statement. One statement is insert statement with the hard coded value. Second statement is insert into table from select a star from parent table. So nothing
Fine.
fresh. It's just insert and select, and it will not restrict anything. It's just going from one table to another table.
Does it mean that every time it is only, so I'm executing select star.
Hmm.
So now my parent table will have additional
Yeah,
eight
exactly.
records.
That the developer should understand like this.
Okay.
If your child is doing the select a star from table, what will happen? It will thousand only. So
Which,
your the first task, which was uh, parent task, either you can restrict on the parent as well as you know that we are going to use as a child task from the parent one. If the parent one is having 1,000 records suddenly, and after 5 minutes again 1,000 records or 2,000, what will happen in the child is again 2,000, again 2,000, again 2,000. Means that we have to restrict wherever it's possible and try to go with the filter. So its child task is not like always select a star from tail. You should be having some filtrations, anything, whatever it's possible. It's not like select a star from insert into in the real world.
right.
You can understand this is just like copy and pasting. So why we are doing the select a star from every time in the child? And this is like we should be take care of child task as well as what is the requirement of the child task and when to execute it after the parent and what the parent is actually. Parent is doing some stuff and then child will do some stuff. So basically, it is just like a stored procedure. first start procedure has executed something, and later the child task is also dependent on the first procedure is completed, then second procedure will be executed after the first process is completion done. So that way we can understand the procedure versus procedure. The procedure is depending on the first procedure should be completed, then the triggering the second procedure. Getting my
Right.
answer? Yeah. So that is the real world actually. SP should run. So SP is waiting for the first SP should be completed. How to know? How to get informed the second SP? So it is just like a child task. SP is completed, second child task is started. So say for once the order is submitted, got it. So once the order is submitted, what is the next work? Something there be something you have to check like your payment is done or the process should be started, then process should be started, then what is the next? The shipping should be started, shipping go to a next level. If it is shipping is already done, then next what? Like that. So every task is there, something is dependent on the previous task. The sequence you have, something ordered, something should be started. If something is shipped, then next work is to deliver. Deliver is started, close this, order delivered, like that.
Right.
So that kind of event should be completed. It just depends on the previous task if it is finally completed and waiting for some times or waiting some reason and filtering something where ID equal to 100 was order ID completed, then next task should be the next one. So that filterations, SPs, all that depends on the business logic where to set what. Okay. So there was three piece of requirement. As I can suggest here is you can make a few more child tasks according to that presentation yesterday. Try to go through at least few more child tasks depending on the previous parent task or successor or predecessor, right? So this would be your homework. Now
Yes.
show me your pipes, which was you supposed to show me that if that works for you. Pipes was you just need to upload one of file, fresh file into the Snowflake. I mean into AWS, and we will try to see in the Snowflake. So make a fresh file, adding few or new record completely. Yeah, you can update and else you can just add a fresh file. Make it a fresh name.
Yeah, I will save it as with fresh name.
Yeah.
So my employee data contains 19 record. I'm uploading this file. So 19 plus this. So I should get this inserted to my employee data table.
Okay, go ahead.
So my file has been uploaded. So file is in stage. I will wait for 1 or 2 minutes.
Yeah, there should be some. It takes time actually, 1 to 5 minutes. Not sure how much time it will take. Minimum 30 seconds, maximum 1 2 minutes.
Mhm. Yeah, those records are there.
Well,
My first record has been skipped because I have used the skip
oh
rows
yeah, yeah, I
in
got
this
it. Yeah,
stage.
great,
Yeah.
great. I thought all three records. Yeah. So, what was the error last time you faced? Was not coming the correct data, or was it skipping, or not inserting the new record? Was any findings?
Uh, on that side, I haven't done the research for that specific case,
Okay.
but it was stopped after my second. I have uploaded the first file. Till second file, it was working. After that, it has stopped.
Okay. So, yeah, automatically it was started working.
No, no, no. I was practicing this data, and then so I have created everything from the scratch
Okay.
this
So in
time.
this fresh pipeline was not facing any error, was working
Uh,
properly.
it is
So,
working fine.
okay, okay. Nothing changed or nothing updated, or you haven't recognized anything which was facing earlier.
No, it is it was a smooth job this time. I don't know why, but
Mm,
yeah.
okay, great. So that is the pipe. I can say it's close. Now task is also almost close once you create a cron Java style task and one more child task, which you can make at least three tasks or four tasks. A task
Mhm.
tree should be like one parent and with the three tasks or two tasks kind of thing. Okay.
Yeah.
Uh, I should go with some questioning on this because
Yes.
once it is closed, then we should close with the questioning and how you should be prepared for if someone is asking regarding the task.
Yeah.
I will ask question. Simple. First question first as a fundamental. What is Snowflake task is actually?
Okay. Task. So a task is a part of a ETL process in which we just check
Schedule it.
schedule. Yeah,
So
we
single
need to.
sentence should be like that. A task is in Snowflake. It is used to schedule the SQL statement. You can mention somewhere if it is required. Yeah, very good. So what is a task or what is a Snowflake task is? Snowflake task is used to schedule SQL statement. It is a similar to cron jobs or scheduler.
Similar to.
Similar to cron jobs and scheduler. CRON cron jobs slash scheduler. Yeah. Tasks are commonly used. If someone is asking where to use and how to use the task is, so tasks are commonly used with, after with you can make separate line or colon and then separate line. Yeah. Stream as one slash one comma, no, one type digit number one. Yeah. Streams. Two, number two, it's P, that is a stored procedures. ETL pipelines. Next is, it should be like ETL pipelines. Wherever it's possible, you can apply it, but mostly used in the streams procedures and ETL pipelines. Fourth, you can say the tables or select a statement or insert a statement like that. So that is acceptable, but uh, select or insert or table kind of. Mm. Which you have just closed it right now. Okay. Someone will ask like, what is, do you know what is task tree or what is a task tree in Snowflake, like that. So task can be connected from a dependency, not from, FORM. Task can be connected to form dependency pipelines. Okay. Um, in general word, it is just like a parent and child statement execution or statement connection. In general, it's like parent parent statement and child statement. For example, task 1 as a root task will do the load data activity. Task 2 or child task will do transformation data. Can, do, will, whatever you can just put it, can or will, can transform the data. I will suggest you can make some syntactical things here, so better you will remember how to do it. So create task just after the statement. Yes, create task name. I will say task name is transform task. Create task name as a transform task. Then after, because we are targeting serverless, so we will not pass warehouse name. After, suppose one of the master or sorry parent task name is load task, so you say load underscore task. As, then we discussed regarding the stored procedure. So as, after as, we will use call, call, and then procedure name. Suppose you have a one of procedure, that is transform underscore procedure, transform underscore proc, function name, semicolon. So it will help you when you are coming to this page, so you can understand, okay, how should be created the task and how can make parent and childs. So we faced one of thing was what happens if suppose your task is failing, so what to check and how to check and what not, right? Like, so what happens if a task fails? Similarly, we have to check the error by using the show task, or at least the describe task. Both statement will help you to understand the error and the user and how it was suspended or executions, right? So what happens if a task is failed? We uh, run a show task. Simple statement is like, first we should check the task using the show task. So space task SKS semicolon, yeah. So this will return all the informations at least somewhere to need to check, and otherwise we have the select star from table information schema dot task history. So you can pass here information schema dot task history is the alternate way to check the history of the task.
Okay.
Okay, so once we got this, got the informations regarding the history or task information, then we should fix the task, because in the task there is not so much things to check. Only the task is suspended, or who has suspended, or how it was suspended, any error like that. So few number of things are there to check. So immediately you will find out, okay, how the task is actually. We were talking about where to use. One of them was streams, right? So how do streams and tasks work together? We will do that in the next session. We will combine all the tasks and pipes and streams possibly together, not all three, then at least task and streams.
Mhm.
So generally we can use the task with the streams to detect the changes, data changes.
Okay.
Okay, just type how do streams and task work together? A kind of interview questions. Streams and task work together. We can use the tasks or and streams to detect the data changes. So task will process those changes automatically. So how to make it graphically is, for example, type for example a pipeline. For an example of pipeline, source table, source table,
Source table.
yes, source tables, make arrow sign, source table. So you may forget what is the pipeline here is. Example pipeline, then make a different line. Enter and hit enter after the pipeline. Make a separate line, otherwise you may miss a pipeline and source table, both are same. No. So source table is the first source area, and arrow sign, that means next work is stream. The source table is a stream is applied on the source table, and the next arrow is task, arrow then task, and then target table. So try to understand. Source table is your normal source table, which is pipeline ingesting data into the source table target table. On top of the source table, you have a streams. Getting?
Mhm.
So what will do the streams is, stream will only capture the new data. Correct, na?
New and updated one, right?
So stream will capture the CDC, and the
Yep.
CDC should be consumed, right? The fresh data should be consumed. So
Mhm.
task will apply on the stream. So task will execute on some interval time, right? Day
Mhm.
4 or something, 1 day or something. So streams will have some data into a stream table, and that streams data should be consumed by target table. So who will do that process? So task will do the process. Insert into target table. Select a star from source table, that is a stream table, right?
Mhm. Right.
So task will have in this lesson, task will do what? Select a star from table, insert into target table, select a star from source table, that is the streams,
That's right. Mhm. Right.
right? Insert into say for your final, and then select a star from stream.
String.
Example, you can put it here. Insert into insert into uh, sales, or any name you can give it, sales final table, means it's a final table from the stream site. Select a star from sales stream. This is the captured or CDC table or streams table, you can say. Select a star from sales underscore stream. So how this will be ensuring that this is perfectly fine or not? How your task will be ensuring I should run or not? So you remember dollar stream has data. I was showing one of example in my notepad. I was telling like system dollar stream has data is one of the function in Snowflake which check whether the stream has the data or not. Unnecessary tasks should not run, right?
Mhm.
So
Right.
you can just type one of line is what is the system dollar stream is in Snowflake. The question is what is system dollar stream has data. What is system system dollar stream underscore has underscore data. This is actually function, system functions. It will check that stream has a fresh data or not. So in the functions name itself is the answer. It checks whether the stream has data or not. So on top of that, true or false, our task will run.
Right.
It will flag something like true or false internally to our task. So if once stream has the data, task should be executed. So how it should run, like select same function name, you can copy and paste here, and inside of the function name you can pass the streams name. Or I can put one which I was showing yesterday. I will let you know. I have this command ready with me. I'm putting in the chat because yesterday I was typing in the notepad. You can just copy and paste it into. Oh, yeah. So you can insert here. It is with insert a statement, or you can use the select a statement. So it's like when the task should run when system has, or I mean stream has data. So you have mentioned the stream's name inside of one of more other streams, I mean in the task, and you're trying to check whether the stream has data, then only this task should be starting.
Mhm.
It is what actually help us. It will return the true or false on the top of this function. On according to the true or false, that task will be accepting to run. So it is like use tasks avoiding the unnecessary run. Simple.
Okay.
question here is, we'll discuss once we jump on the streams. Will become more questioning on it because task may not have much questioning. Stream has some different kind of scenario. So once we will jump on the streams, we will discuss on the streams. Okay.
Okay.
And I will try to make one uh, real-time demo. Saving the time, I will try to make the code ready, and I will try to present, or I will send you the code, or in front in the session I will share this code, and you will be executing that way. So because I can't make it like sending without sending the code, and you're finding the question and all that. So it will take time at least. Saving the time is only possible when I have ready material, and I will share with you and I will explain. Because that is again the same thing. We will do the we will need a Git actually. Do you have the GitHub and all? GitHub action and
Yeah, but I have a GitHub account. I will need to set up that on the machine.
huh. So we will need a AWS, we will need a Git, we will need right manual way of not having any other tools.
Mhm.
Scheduler is not required because otherwise Jenkins or any other tools we can use in the real world. So I will inform how to use it in the real world, and how we can skip those tools in the session. So we will replace with some orders.
Mhm. Do they ask about Jenkins also?
Something.
Okay.
It depends if they are using the Jenkins or not for the scheduling.
Mhm.
So in the market we have a lot of alternates. So we will try to make a placeholder to understand, okay, this area comes with some other uh, tools which you can use instead of hard code or manual, right? So
Mhm.
manual place, we will understand, okay, this should be executing, or this should be done in the tools, and we are currently running it manually. So that placeholder I can explain in session.
Okay.
First of all, I'm stopping